All right, high above the overpass, waiting for my lift. I'm Alex Garrett, a little bit of Garrett on the go. As we are heading into Christmas weekend, I gotta say, whenever I hear the conductor say tickets, I do think of Tom Hanks and the Polar Express. Isn't that kind of funny? And I'm always enjoying taking the train at this time of year because of the movie that's going to be 20 years old next year, The Polar Express. I just thought I'd make that PSA on the Alex Garrett Podcast Network. I also want to say, tomorrow we have a very special guest here on the network. She is the chairperson of the Libertarian Party. She's the national chair of the Libertarian Party, Angela McArdle. You don't want to miss that conversation. And you don't want to miss my recent conversation with Lou Terminello. As we hit Christmas, it's Terminello's take for this Christmas weekend, and that you can find that in the link below. And as we hit this Christmas weekend, I have to say, there's a group that should be supported, not just on Small Business Saturday, but on all Saturdays, Sundays, Mondays, 7 days a week. You know which group I'm thinking of? The small business community. Because I had found this email and I found this data, thanks to QRFi.com. Apparently, New York is second in the United States with 62.71% of all businesses being classified as small businesses. That's right. When you support a small business, you are supporting over half the state's economy here in New York. Florida has the highest at 64%. This coming from QRFi.com, thanks to Ryan Cutler of the journalresearch.org. And by the way, they pulled this data from the US Census Bureau. That's right, the census telling us that there is 62% of our economy, of our small businesses, of our businesses being classified as small businesses. Astounding numbers for New York. 335,950 establishments had fewer than 5 employees. And the annual payroll for all small businesses across New York was $33,618,837,000 with an average of $100,000 per small business. So when you support small business, you not only are supporting the business, you're not only saying screw you to the corporations, you are also saying, hey, we want to support New York's economy. This stat, and these stats, which I'm going to post up in the link below, are fascinating. Wyoming was 3rd, Montana 4th, and Colorado 5th. Mark Porcar of the QRFi.com CEO said it's interesting to see the extent to which smaller businesses contribute to the overall number of businesses in each state. These figures are also from the end of the COVID-19 lockdown period, which may have influenced people to start their own small business whilst working from home. We need this entrepreneurial spirit back here in America, I think, and this should be a great sign and an encouraging one that small businesses are thriving, they're alive, they're active. And not only that, by the way, they are for sure contributing. So why shouldn't we contribute to small businesses and the communities that we live in? Because we find out it's beyond just supporting our friends, our neighbors, our family in their small business endeavors. It's also, as I walk down the stairs, supporting New York State. And if the government's not going to help support the economy, we have to. And I think this holiday season, do not neglect your small businesses at all. They are the lifeblood of this country. It's the men and women that roll up their sleeves, that start a business and say, we're going to go out there and make a difference. It's why One Leg Up with Alex Garrett exists. Because I want to talk to people. I want to share stats of those who are having one leg up in this society. And yes, it's factual now The US Census can't hide it. Small businesses are having this economy have one leg up. Small businesses have one leg up in New York State. And I just thought it felt right to say this as you are out and about shopping this holiday weekend, this Christmas weekend. Please do not neglect the small businesses, because they are the lifeblood of our state, of our community, and maybe even of our families. And it's a generational thing, so you're supporting generations of that small business heritage and lineage as well. Just something to think about as the train arrives in, and I've got to get going here on the Alex Garrett Podcast Network. Have a great night, and stay tuned tomorrow for Angela McArdle, the chairwoman of the Libertarian National Party nationwide. We get into this stat as well. All coming tomorrow, this Christmas weekend, here on the Alex Garrett Podcast Network.